What the fuck is up? It's your host, the original East Coast bastard here. We're gonna get this shirt out and then we're gonna get going because we have a hell of a lineup today. As everyone is coming in here, we got a packed house already filling in. Cowboy John, House of Ghazi, Shadow Press, Blaze McCoy, Minerva, and even got someone new here in the chat. Welcome as well. King Feck, Blaze McCoy, Steffi, said welcome everyone. Mark Caliber as well. Fresh off the heels of our pay-per-view this past Sunday. Huge amount of title changes, huge amount of action. So, just off the heels of that, a lot of matches going to be going on. Wild Matt Outlaw, welcome to the show. So, congratulations to all of our new champions. Almost every title changing hands at Global Warfare, with the exception of 2. So, congratulations again to everybody. Those with rematches, expect them coming soon. But that's not about today. But it is time to get wicked. And we are live from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Back home after the trip up to New York. Rob Machette, welcome to the show. As you see, packed house here. Beautiful homecoming. And we are kicking it off with women's tag action. As we have the cross-border connection going up against the Blackhearts, Who do you have? Place your bets. Of course, the women's tag titles, one of the titles that did not change hands this weekend. So, you know, both these teams have got to be looking to move themselves up in the ranks to make a challenge. Set going with Sunshine and Missy Canuck, the cross-border connection for the win. While Matt Outlaw echoing the same thing. Of course, the cross-border connection, a second-generation tag team. Angelita going with the Blackhearts for the win. And here we go down to ringside for our opening contest. Of course, it is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring first at a total combined weight of 267 pounds. On the left, Sunshine Marigold. On the right, Missy Canuck. They are collectively known as the Cross Border Connection. As was mentioned, both of these competitors, second generation superstars. Sunshine, of course, being the daughter of one Blaze McCoy, and Missy Canuck being the daughter of my sister wrestling mama. But on their way down to the ring now, their opponents, weighing in at a total combined weight of 291 pounds. On the left, you have Roxanne Winters. On the right, Victoria Hart. They are collectively known and representing the Blackhearts. And you know these two women would love to follow in the footsteps of their stablemates. Of course, both Ivy Pine and Joanna, both successful this past weekend hit Global Warfare. And what the hell are them damn sirens again? Son of a bitch! Referee calls for the bell. Roxanne quick out the gate. Flying clothesline takes down Missy Canuck. And immediately going for a quick submission here. Modified crossface. Interesting combination. Missy Canuck, though, quickly escapes. Pop-up Hurricane Rana taking over Roxanne. And into the armbar almost right away. Both these teams looking to finish it early. Roxanne, though, working her way free. Couple of quick jabs to escape the hold. But sent over into the cross-border connections corner, and there's the tag into Sunshine. Off the ropes, big kick right to the side of the jaw. Now Roxanne getting picked up. It comes up with a jawbreaker on Sunshine. And then taking her down, double handful of hair. Goddess of Pain, welcome to the show. As Roxanne makes the tag in, bringing in Victoria here. Victoria looking to follow up on the advantage. Sending Sunshine off the ropes and reverse elbow, catching her in the jaw. But Sunshine, quick jawbreaker to get out of it, but missed the follow-up. Now being hoisted up, electric chair into a face-first driver. Now snapping over, work on the legs. Sunshine, a very quick individual, so maybe trying to knot up that hamstring. As we see, quick drop kick. As I was just mentioning it, Sunshine will turn the tide of a match on a dime. Now Sunshine sent over to the Blackheart's corner. Mrs. Utaker, welcome to the show. As quick backbreaker there by Victoria. Going to work. Now tagging the Missy Canuck. But taken down, double handful of hair once again. Now going to work here with the neck vice. Now sent over here, Maverick Championship Wrestling, otherwise known as D-Train. Welcome to the show, and it's a full moon, it looks like, from Green Bay. And the Yellow Pages, welcome to the show. Of course, watching your clients here in action as Roxanne controlling the action here over Missy Canuck. A little insult to injury, walking the spine. Omar Wolf, welcome to the show. Of course, UKWF 3LW holding their best of series earlier today. Be sure to go check that out as well. But in the ring, Missy Canuck getting tied up here. Rings of Saturn. Looking to fight her way out here. Series of elbows to escape. But you see her holding that elbow, though. Might have called her funny bone, and she's the only one not laughing. Now quick head scissor takeover. Roxanne looking to keep the pressure on, prevent the tag. But Missy Canuck up and over. Sunset flip powerbomb. Not following up, though. And there she goes, standing moonsault. Now sending Roxanne over to the corner, tag into Sunshine. Tandem offense coming up by the connection. Double hip toss taking her over. Sandwich kicks. Now Sunshine stomps the ribs. Camel clutch applied, sitting back deep on it. But Roxanne prying the fingers loose. But Roxanne now sent back into the corner. She should look at making a tag here soon. Right into the post. Holy shit. Now getting brought out alley-oop style here by Sunshine. But Roxanne coming back, spiking her with the DDT. Perfect opportunity to make a tag. But instead is going to show off to the crowd. Now taken down again, double handful of hair. The Blackhearts showing they are not beyond bending every rule as far as they can get it. Wait for the cutter, but pushed away by Sunshine. Now Roxanne sends her over to the Blackhearts corner, follows up, monkey flip out. Would have been the perfect time to make a tag. But instead setting her up middle of the ring, but no, Sunshine catches it, heel trip. Going to work with that ankle lock. Quick rollover. Nice little upward kick there by Roxanne, getting the separation. Now sending Sunshine off the ropes, went for the elbow, but got countered. Sent him in the connections corner, but a swing and a miss by Sunshine. And now she comes out with the alley-oop. Roxanne was going to stick the pin, but changed her mind. Instead, turning it into a Boston Crab right in the corner of the connection. Big time leg strength there by Sunshine to power her way out. But now Sunshine's measuring her up. Brings her up. Hook, line, and sinker. Shades of her daddy. 1, 2, and a breakup there by Victoria. But now the armbar locked in. Roxanne able to get out of that quickly. Sunshine, though, right back to the armbar. Again, Roxanne grabbing the rope, so quick snap jab. Sunshine a little distracted, went after Victoria for a moment. Gonna pay for it now, coming out with the monkey flip. Roxanne really needs to look at making a tag here, though. Instead, gonna go for it again. Face first takes her down. And now taunting Sunshine and Missy Canuck. Now single leg drop kick. Sunshine trying to get moving here. Finally, Roxanne going to make a tag, maybe too little too late. Roxanne again kicking away Sunshine, and instead of going for the tag, going back after the offense. Modified reverse chin lock here, knee right in the small of the back. As you see, Chancellor making a comment, but there, hook, line, and sinker again. 2, and Victoria misses. Victoria had the line and swings and misses. As you see in the replay, Missy Canuck going down face first. Coming back for that standing moonsault. Shades of the Blackheart's partner there. And there's the first of the hook, line, and sinker. That one was broken up by Victoria. But later on, Victoria would completely swing and miss, giving the victory here to your winners, the Cross Border Connection. Hell of a match to open the show by all 4 women. But you have to think the miscue by Victoria could have cost them this match. As we get ready for our next contest, Colt Matthews, a brand new look. Now we know he was very busy at Global Warfare attacking Caleb James after the show in the parking lot. Caleb James not here tonight. Colt Matthews already doing an interview earlier from one of the restaurants here in Virginia. New appearance, new look. We will see if it translates into victories. As he's going one-on-one with Terrell Johnson. Who do you have? Place your bets. Yella saying never root for anyone from the Jabba factory. You never know. Got us calling for Terrell for the win. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, accompanied by Orion and Mad Cow, weighing in at 245 pounds. He says he is God's greatest gift, Colt Matthews. Wild Mad Outlaw also going with Terrell. As I mentioned, at the end of Global Warfare, caught exclusively on video, Orion and Colt Matthews attacking the now former champion, Caleb James. Caleb James, of course, letting people know he will be healthy enough to fight. Says his attention is focused solely on Colt Matthews. We will see where that goes. Omar still not a fan of Colt Matthews, even despite the fact they had their rivalry. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. He weighs in at 285 pounds. He is Terrell, the motherfucking Truth Johnson. Terrell, a veteran of the industry, making his way down to the ring. Keith Koopa, welcome to the show. I don't know if he's gone too emo, Shadow Press. I mean, he did say in his interview his whole reason for attacking Caleb is that he, according to the quote by Colt, that people like Caleb don't belong at the top of the mountain. That that's places reserved for people like Colt Matthews. As we see Colt Matthews, not a care in the world, showing off for the moment. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Colt now pushing Terrell back into the corner. Nice show of leverage there. Referee calling for the break. Surprisingly enough, gets a clean one. Now back up against the ropes here again. Referee once again going to step in for the break. And now Colt charges in, pop-up drop kick, takes Terrell down right away. but misses with that kick. Now Terrell spins him around. Colt off the ropes, but catches Terrell. Now reverse elbow, series of strikes, leaping punch, puts down the Truth. Now Colt taking a moment to show off before clotheslining Terrell over the ropes to the floor. Now springs up and over to go after him. You see Orion menacing over by the corner. But Terrell, the veteran, suckered Colt in. Quick clothesline puts him down. Now kick to the ribs. As you see the entourage getting closer, Terrell not focused on them. Dropping down Colt with a spine buster. Now double axe handle to the back. Forearm right across the neck. Now modified neck breaker, and then turns around with a clothesline to put Colt down. Now sends Colt back into the ring. Orion moving even closer. Decided to change his mind. Now Terrell face first into the corner here. There's going to be putting Colt in there. And now here comes Colt. Irish whip into the neutral corner. And right into the kick. Into the cover, one. And only a 1 count. Now Terrell looking to reassert himself here. Big back body drop. Duck behind, snap German. Colt Matthews starting to hit on all cylinders here. Off the ropes, big knee lift into the neck breaker. Now picks up Terrell. Ducks underneath, waist lock. There is that toss suplex. And a kip up to follow up. Now Colt measuring Terrell. Terrell catches the boot and kicks the hamstring. Now sends Colt into the corner, kick to the back, and then a forearm right across the chest. Now wait a minute. Up and over into the neck breaker. Getting moving here. Up right in the lap of Orion. Terrell going to work. Now jumps up and over to follow up. Quick boot right to almost the kidneys. Now taking Colt over by the crowd. Face first right into that steel barricade. Now up and over, power bombing him down. Terrell putting the work in. Just dismantling Colt Matthews here on the floor. Now Terrell has him goozled up. Choke slam right to the mat. Colt in trouble. Now Colt again, series of strikes, that jumping punch putting him down. You see both Mad Cow and Orion getting closer here as Colt just shows off for the crowd. That is true, Goddess, and trust me, I am watching, but I trust in my mods. My mods have the discretion. Omar decided to give him a warning. Now Colt went for a scoop slam. Terrell fighting his way out of it. And then a big knee lift right to the ribs. Now elbow right to the back of the neck. And again, Colt Matthews tossed over the top to the floor. Terrell looking to get back in the win column here, but no, tossed over. Now series of right hands finally putting Terrell down, and again you see the presence around ringside. They've not gotten involved, but they're close enough to make you wonder. Big elbow drop, though. Nobody home. Now Terrell sends Colt into the corner. Terrell setting him up top. Now the Truth has him goozled and takes him down with a huge choke slam. But distracted by Orion, and Colt Matthews takes advantage. There's that deadlift suplex again. Now Colt Matthews in for the cover. One, and only a 1 count. Now Colt Matthews looking to follow up. Terrell rolling out of the way, clipping him on the way by. Now picking him up, double shot to the ribs. Now going to work with those hands right to the body. Now Colt off the ropes, elevated up in the air and caught. Show of strength by Terrell. Putting down Matthews face first. Into the cover, and the ref distracted by Orion. You hear the crowd losing their minds. Now Terrell going in, modified camel clutch here, has the leg tied up as well. And Colt Matthews taps out. There you see that enziguri right behind the ear. After the interference by Orion, Terrell took matters into his own hands. Tying up Colt Matthews. Nowhere for him to go, no way for anyone to interfere. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner via submission, Terrell, the motherfucking Truth Johnson. What the hell is this? Getting a letter here. Have to see what this letter means. We will get to more on that here later. Congratulations again. As we get ready for our next contest, it is a fatal 4-way elimination match in the women's division. As we have Cassie Madam Red, Jenna Rage, Mrs. U-Taker, and Trinity Nightwalker all involved. Who do you have? Place your bets. Oh, I will get to the letter all in good time. But in the meantime, we have a huge community out here of a lot of talented people, bringing you all sorts of different shows throughout the areas. Great channels like ASWF. Of course, you can actually see that on the Altered Arcade Network. Action brought to you there by JJ Savvy, otherwise known as Fireproof Lowlife, or Adam Guerin, depending on where you are. Then, of course, we have the man who is just in the chat, Mark Caliber 17. He brings you Commonwealth action, as well as some Mortal Kombat and a variety of other things streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Then, of course, we have all women's action all the time with Elite Extreme Women. Of course, your host on that, Susie the Elf. Then, of course, we have the House of Ghazi bringing you a variety of random shows, so be sure to check him out because you never know what he's got in store. Just recently coming back to bringing action. Then, of course, we have Lightning Strikes. You saw him earlier in the chat. Your host, Cowboy John, on the network, Cowboy John. But maybe you want a little bit something different than wrestling, a break from the usual. Then be sure to check out Cassie Madam Red, my daughter, as she brings you everything but wrestling. So you might get some World of Tanks, you might get some Dead by Daylight, some Friday the 13th. You never know what she's gonna have in store. But on that note, I get word we are ready to go to ringside for this women's contest. And of course, that letter stating that the epidemic is coming to erase the disease here that's spreading. So we will see just what that means. But of course, the following contest is an elimination match. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 190 pounds, she is the former Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, Jenna Rage. Monstar Factory Entertainment, welcome to the show. Another one of our great hosts in the community, bringing you everything from created wrestlers, mixing it up with industry superstars, as well as cooking with Chef Sean. So be sure to check him out with all of his great different community there. And I hear rumor of a new show coming up from the channel, so be sure to check him out. Oh, not a problem at all there, Monstar. Raging Chaos Wrestling as well. We will have to wait and see what the epidemic has. But ladies and gentlemen, the first opponent on her way down. She weighs in at 142 pounds. Representing the Ministry of Mayhem, Mrs. U-Taker. Of course, Mrs. U-Taker, a former half of the Ravishing Pair champions. But you know, she has to have singles gold on her mind as well. So looking to take those steps here today. And yes, Keith, we do see you there. Hello. And to those that do wish to check out Keith's content, give him a look. So there is your shout out, Keith. And that is the end of that. As Mrs. U-Taker slowly making her way to the ring, making the other three women wait. Psychological warfare. And as you see, Goddess, hashtag tiny but mighty. And as the lantern drops, the lights come on. As we get ready for the third competitor on her way down. Weighing in at 150 pounds, representing Salagia, it is Cassie Madam Red. Of course, Cassie, one of my daughters, second generation superstar in her own right, looking to carry on. Still makes things very interesting here, because the fourth competitor on her way to the ring, representing the Dynasty, weighing in at 140 pounds, Trinity Nightwalker! Trinity, the daughter of myself and Missy Nightwalker. Right now, the youngest daughter. What makes it interesting is she steps in the ring. A little bit of a family feud here. The Dynasty very successful at Global Warfare. Not only retaining the Ravishing Pair titles, but capturing the international title as well. So you know Trinity is going to look to continue that momentum here in this match. As we see each of the four women getting ready. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Mrs. Utaker was going for the top rope, but gets cut down by Trinity. Meanwhile, Cassie going right after Jenna here. I will keep up with the action as best as I can, as Trinity and Mrs. Utaker trading punches on the floor. Cassie putting the boots to Jenna here. Now Cassie with the neck vice there on Jenna. Meanwhile, competitor, huge series of strikes by Trinity against Mrs. Utaker. Jenna swinging a miss with that kick onto Cassie. Meanwhile, Trinity and Mrs. Utaker making their way back in the ring as Jenna goes to the floor. Mrs. Utaker takes over Trinity and then hits Cassie from behind. Now the two sisters, as I said, sibling rivalry. Here we go. Up and around the world, head scissor takeover by Trinity on Cassie. Meanwhile, on the floor, Jenna catching the foot of Mrs. Utaker, nailing her there. But Mrs. Utaker reverse DDT to get out of it. Super kick by Trinity onto Cassie. As Jenna goes into the stairs from Mrs. Utaker. Now sent down the way and landing on the floor. As Trinity using the Thez press and right hands on Cassie. Now Mrs. Utaker with a hammerlock on Jenna, but Jenna with a reverse elbow to fire out of it. Quick Hurricane Rana taking over Mrs. Utaker. Trinity with the neck vice on Cassie. Mrs. Utaker counters over and pretty much tosses Jenna against the table. And now kick right to the elbow. Dr. Anus Tickler, welcome to the show. Thank you very much, brother. And of course, just like he did, if you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you never miss the action like this. Now Mrs. Utaker getting set up in the corner by Jenna, forearm to the small of the back. Meanwhile, Cassie now with a series of right hands onto Trinity. Mrs. Utaker upside down in that trio woe. Quick head scissor takeover. Now, series of strikes from Trinity with a blitz onto Jenna as Mrs. Utaker on the floor trying to recover. Trinity now maybe taking a little too much time to show off to the crowd here. Kick to the back of the neck and then a neck vice on Jenna. That seems to be the focus for everybody in here, has been that neck of Jenna. Now off the table, off the ropes, Cassie went for a flying clothesline but misses. Trinity with that cutter out of nowhere, putting Cassie down. As we're going to see a double Russian leg sweep from Trinity and Mrs. Utaker on Jenna. Of course, that alliance is short-lived now, both women going after each other. Mrs. Utaker has her up, but Jenna taking advantage. Quick shot to Trinity. Now Trinity going to be on the receiving end of both women there. Quickly rolls to the floor as Mrs. Utaker and Jenna left alone in the ring. Has her up. Big vertical suplex from Mrs. Utaker. Then a quick judo throw onto Cassie, taking her over. Into the armbar now. Mrs. Utaker going to town here. Jenna went to take advantage, but missed on Mrs. Utaker. Now Mrs. Utaker on the apron. Jenna looking to capitalize, up and over. Holy shit! DDT Mrs. Utaker on the apron. Trinity with the cover on Cassie. Only a 1.5 on that one. Now Trinity looking to set up Cassie as Mrs. Utaker tastes the apron. Has her up, puts down Cassie into the cover. 1, 2, and 3, and Cassie has been eliminated. You know, by her own sister nonetheless. As I said, sibling rivalry at its peak. Now Jenna planting Trinity face first into the mats on the floor. Now thrown into the steps by Jenna. But there's Mrs. Utaker, that quick judo throw. Going right back to the arm, stomping right in the elbow. Now throwing her into the stairs. You see Jenna holding that arm. Might have landed wrong on it. Now Trinity looking to take advantage. Now sends Mrs. Utaker face first into the apron. Now going over on Jenna. Quick shot to the leg. Right now Trinity standing tall. Jenna now coming back though. Series of forearms right to the jaw. Now both women going after Trinity. Trinity trying to fight back but just getting mauled by the two of them. Now all three women now just hitting anything that moves. The fans, you can hear, loving the action right in their laps here in this corner. Jenna finally drops Trinity. Now series of forearms to Mrs. Utaker, staggering her, throwing her back in the ring. Jenna in hot pursuit. But now taking a moment, maybe a little winded from all those shots they were throwing at each other. Trinity now looks to jump in as well. Catches Jenna unaware, has her up. Twisting neck breaker, puts her down. Now Trinity, admiring her handiwork, took her eyes off Mrs. Utaker, who again goes right back to that arm of Jenna. Now Jenna sent into the corner, Mrs. Utaker following up. Scoops up Mrs. Utaker. Mrs. Utaker floats over behind though, pushes Jenna away. Went for the bicycle kick but got caught. Now Mrs. Utaker throwing her into the corner. Quick takedown, but Jenna strubs her off with the legs. Both these women going counter for counter here. And again a reverse elbow, and double feet to the jaw of Mrs. Utaker. Out of nowhere, Trinity looks to pick the bones. 1, 2, and 3, and Mrs. Utaker has been eliminated. Now Jenna going right after Trinity, sends Trinity over the rope to the apron. Went for the forearm, but gets blocked. Trinity fires back. Now takes Jenna up, brain buster, and Jenna's out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Trinity Nightwalker. And there you see from earlier action here on the replay, trying to eliminate Cassie. Here's that double boot from Jenna. Trinity quick to pick the bones. There you see, as soon as Jenna hit the double legs, Trinity quick to go for the cover. And as soon as that was over, right into the brain buster on Jenna. Trinity picking the opportune time to strike. So the momentum for the Dynasty continues. Welcome back there, Keith. And as speaking of continuing, we're going to continue on with some tag action. As we have Shamrocks and Shenanigans versus the Family. Who do you have? Place your bets. And also, speaking of continuing, I'm going to shout out some other great people in the community. You know, great channels like Hell's Gate Wrestling, brought to you by Mrs. U-Taker, actually, who you just see in the chat and just in our last match. Then we also have Global Wrestling Affliction. And that, of course, the now former world champion Caleb James brings you that action. Of course, that is on the Fractured Reality Studios network. And then later on tonight, we also have Blaze McCoy back in the saddle, bringing the LTD action on the Blaze Radio Network. Then, of course, on last night, Maverick Championship Wrestling, bringing you the King and Queen of the Maverick tournaments. Just working through round 2 right now. Of course, your host on that, D-Train and the boys. Be sure to check them out on the Maverick Championship Wrestling Network. But one of my favorite time frames in the world. I'm talking about the 80s. When the hair was big and the clothes were small. So if you want to take a trip back in time, you got to check out Midwest Pro Wrestling. Of course, that is on Bomb Pop Overdrive. Your host on that, Mark Mayhem, otherwise known as Scuzz. And that angry asshole Pete Wall bringing you the action. But speaking of action, we're headed back down to ringside right now. Of course, the following tag team event is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring first, weighing in at a combined weight of 515 pounds. On the left, you have Rob A. Machete. On the right, the Psycho Sicko Sean Shamrock. They are collectively known as Shamrocks and Shenanigans. Former dominating duo tag team champions looking to get back in the hunt. But tonight a team standing in their way who wants to get in the hunt themselves. They weigh in at a total combined weight of 475 pounds. You have the Voodoo Witch Doctor, Jack Bayou. His partner, Shadow Press. They're collectively known as the Family. Yella saying that they've been rebranded as Shadow Magic. He was reading on the internet. Hey, I wouldn't say you can believe everything on the internet. The internet says I'm a nice guy, but I'm a bastard. I freely admit it. Of course, you know, with that dominating duo title changing hands this past Sunday, you know both these teams are definitely watching close. Lunchbox Lou, welcome to the show. Great to see you here, brother. And here we go. Big overhand rights. Sean Shamrock now scoops up Jack Bayou, but Jack floats over DDT, middle of the ring. Now looking to put the boots here to Shamrock. Kick right across here. And wait a minute now, double knees to the spine. Going back after a huge clothesline to take him down. Now Shamrock looking to pull right back on the neck there. Camel clutch. But sliding out the back door, Jack Bayou, quick escape. Maybe a little bit of voodoo magic. Now put Shamrock against the ropes here. Big enziguri to the side of the head. And through the ropes, Hurricane Rana. Holy shit! Now Bayou chair in hand, but Shamrock catches it, sends it back into his face. Quick go behind though by Bayou. Kick to the back of the leg, kick right across between the shoulder blades to follow up. And again going for the chair. But again misses. The third time is the charm though, right between the eyes. You gotta wonder how many chairs Shamrock's seeing at the moment. Apparently he saw the right one. Now series of forearms right across the back of Jack Bayou. Now has him picked up. Right over by the apron and pressing him down on it. Let gravity do the rest. Now Bayou again sliding out. Series of kicks to the back of the leg. Reverse DDT laid out with him there. Now sends Shamrock back in the ring. Bayou looking to follow up here. Up on the apron, calling for Shamrock to get up. Rolls through into a neck breaker. Now being brought up here, huge clothesline. Make it a pair. And there's a scoop power slam by Bayou right on Shamrock. Now picking him back up here. Off the ropes. Rainbow Cutter connects. Shamrock in trouble. Now Jack going up, a double leg pickup. Huge slam by the Psycho Sicko. Now setting up Bayou up off the ropes, and the boom shakalaka connects. 1, 2, and no at 2.5. Bayou with a quick modified arm drag to try to get out of there. Quick jab to follow up. But got caught that time. Back heel trip. Into a single leg Boston Crab. Referee down there checking on if Bayou wants to give it up, but no, he's going to fight his way out of it. Now picks up Shamrock, brings him over against the ropes. Sends him off the ropes. Bicycle kick connects, but the referee is down. Rainbow cutter, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood. And at 2, Machete in to break up the count. Now Machete and Shadow Press going at it, as is Bayou and the Psycho Sicko. Referee losing control rather quickly here. Now Jack, show of strength on Shamrock. Big press slam, letting him fall. Into the cover 1. And at 2, Machete in to break it up. Now Bayou looking to try to go after Machete, but not happening. Machete out of the way. Now into that heel hook. Shamrock close to the ropes. Can he hang on and get to him? No, he's going to use his free leg and kick his way out. Now takes Bayou up against the ropes here. Goes for the punch, but Bayou connects with a counter punch of his own. And then a rake of the eyes. And oh, going downtown. Jack going down. Downtown, the low blow connects. An insult to injury, just press slamming him again. But Jack Bayou taking too much time to show off. Machete now in the ring. Now double leg drop kick right into the chest of Machete. Attempted cover here. Shamrock nowhere to be seen. And only a 1 count. Machete way too fresh for anything to be a pinfall yet. But there's that twisting cutter out of nowhere once again. Cover again. 1, 2. And at 2.5, Machete kicks out. Jack Bayou has been a one-man wrecking crew in this match. Another military press. Finally, Bayou tags in his partner, Shadow Press. Now sent into the corner. Running drop kick. Crumple Shadow Press. Now Machete picks him up. Big scoop and slamming him down with authority into a cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Shadow Press. Now Machete raining down shot after shot, ramming his head into the mat there. Now Shadow Press with the shoulder block to take him down. Now Shadow Press up and over, looking to go after Machete on the floor. Maybe not the smartest maneuver considering the area of town they're in. Hammerlock, DDT by Machete. Scrambling the brain of Shadow Press here. Scooped up, float over behind though by Shadow Press. Good presence of mind to reverse that. Now Machete picked up, sent back under the bottom rope. Big elbow. Sandwiching Machete on the apron. And there's a Superman punch right to the side of the jaw. Cover. 1, 2. And Machete kicks out at 2 again. Now series of knees right in the middle of the chest going to work. Cutting him off from making a tag here. Classic tag team wrestling. Shadow Press measuring him up here. Double arm DDT connects. But the ref distracted by Shamrock. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5. You have to wonder if Shamrock didn't have the ref, if that would have been over. Tag now, Jack Bayou coming back in, calling for Machete to get up. Jack goes for the kick, gets caught. Now Irish whipped across the ring to the Shamrocks and Shenanigans corner. Tags in Shamrock, tandem offense coming up and off the ropes, double flapjack. Now Shamrock picks up Jack, sends him over to the neutral corner. And now again off the ropes. And the rolling forearm put Jack into the next area code. Shamrock was setting him up, but Bayou caught him. Now rake of the eyes, and oh, damn! Jack going downtown again. In for the pin, 1, 2. Presence of mind by Shamrock to kick out. All props to him after that. That'll alter your plans on a Saturday night. Now rake of the eyes by Shamrock. Sends Jack back into the corner. Tag back in. Double cross bomb, planting him down into the cover. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5, Bayou kicks out again. Now picked up by Machete, Bayou quick duck behind. Kick right to the leg now, twisting him in, pump handle into a face first slam. Now Jack's measuring Machete here. Twisting cutter again into the cover. 1, 2. And Shamrock in to break it up. As now Shadow Press has Shamrock, but Shamrock with that reverse elbow. Jack Bayou now once again show of strength pressing Machete. Now tagging the Shadow Press. Both these teams have gone at each other with everything they have. Big forearm shot and a kip up there by Shadow Press. Now waistlock deadlift into a suplex. Rolls through. Up for number 2. And as they say, the third time's the charm. Now going to pick up Machete. Machete sweeps the leg. Looking to get the advantage back here. Now wait a minute. Has him hooked. Hammerlock DDT. Shadow Press kicks him back. Now telling Machete to get up. Now Machete counters, arm drag right, or arm whip I should say. Now reverse chin lock here with authority. Oh, wait a minute. Has him up, big clothesline. Make it a pair. Scoop power slam by Shadow Press, looking to get rolling here. But caught up front face lock. Shadow Press escapes. Now tosses Machete to the floor, and he might have caught the steps on his way down. Now Shadow Press rolling Machete back under the bottom rope. Elbow, pointing the elbow right to the forehead. And then a leg drop across the throat. Now Shadow Press looking to maybe close this out here. Tying up Shamrock, or excuse me, tying up Machete. And it's good. 3 points. Now off throws big clothesline into the Bulldog. And again, cutting off Machete. Now Shadow Press pulling him over. Dirty pin, feet on the ropes. Shamrock quick to break that up. Now tag into Jack Bayou coming back in here. And cutting off Machete, who was trying to get to his corner. Wheelbarrow neck breaker to follow up. Now Jack off the ropes. Standing moonsault connects. Out of the clinch with that fast kick to the ribs. And now wait a minute. Powerbomb stacks him up. 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Shamrocks and Shenanigans. In a back and forth action-packed event. There you see, this might have been over right here, but Shamrock had the ref. The two tag team veterans here in Shamrocks and Shenanigans. There you see the blood trickling down the forehead there of Shamrock. But despite that fact, as we continue on the day here, next we have women's action. As one-on-one Jerica Page goes up against Faith. Who do you have? Place your bets. Oh, I know you guys are, but I gave you the night off because you just had that big pay-per-view on Sunday. I figured your partner may still be a little tipsy from celebrating his world title victory. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some more shout-outs out there to everybody. Excuse me, of course, you saw him in the chat earlier, Monstar Factory Entertainment. Bringing you, as I mentioned earlier, original characters combined with industry superstars, as well as content with Chef Sean. So be sure to check that out. Then, of course, we have Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Was on last night. Of course, that is on the Platinum Dragon Studios network. With your host, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. Then we have Raging Chaos Wrestling, who's in the chat here today. He always brings you some creation work. Or maybe some Dead by Daylight, maybe some Borderlands. You just never know what that blue-haired freak Frozen Rage has in mind. But speaking of having in mind, if you want to check out some post-apocalyptic action, then you gotta travel to the Wasteland. And I'm talking about RWO. on the Pillar to Post Network with that angry asshole, Pete Wall. But on that note, we're going to head down to ringside for the next contest. Goddess saying Paige, Wild Mad Outlaw saying just for fun going with Faith, but the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 132 pounds, she is the Evil Angel, Jerica Page. Yellow saying hashtag Fire Faith. Of course, you know both these women would love to step up and be next in line to try to challenge Shulky, the new Women's World Champion. Of course, Mad Cow will have her rematch first, but you have to know everybody's watching that in the women's division right now. But her opponent on her way to the ring, weighing in at 245 pounds, representing Salagia, this is Faith. Oh, Yellow saying hashtag Fire Salad Gia. Oh, Lordy. I have no idea there, Omar. I don't know who her parents are, so I mean, for all we know, they're in the crowd. Not much is known about Faith. You are not the only one there, Yella, but I don't write them, I just play them. Here we go, ref calls for the bell. Jericho with a quick kick to the ribs. DDT to follow up, starting off with a house of fire here. Now Trapezius clawing Faith, looking to keep the larger opponent on the ground here. Kick right between the shoulder blades. And now drop kick to follow up between the shoulder blades. Jericho trying to keep the larger competitor down. And that could be why. Quick double leg and now just putting the boots to her. Faith now off the ropes. Big leg drop on Jericho. Now kick right between the shoulder blades. Jericho back up. Standing drop kick staggers Faith but doesn't put her down. Now Jericho into the corner. Faith catches her. Jericho tried to move out of the way, but not in quick enough. Now snapping the arm of Faith here, and damn near caught my referee. Leapfrog by Jericho. Went for the super kick, but missed. And again staggers her, but doesn't put her down. Now snaps Faith off the ropes back to the middle of the ring. Gotta saying hashtag stabby. Quick shoulder block by Faith puts Jericho down. Now double axe handle to the back, following it up. Now bouncing the head off there, we all know Faith has caused more than one injury here. Into a cover sloppy, only a 1 count. Did not hook the leg there. And this time Jericho puts her down with the drop kick. Uranagi slam there by Jericho. Going up top, we know she'll take a chance at any given moment. Moonsault connects into a cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count there. Jericho thought she might have had him. Now back up top again, looking to fly. Big elbow. Now big right hand there, tying her up. Straight jacket. Jericho just wrenching the neck there, almost choking Faith with her own arms. Faith now finally powering out of it. And to answer your question there, Omar, the faction that Faith's a part of is her, Cassie, War, and the Plaguebringers. Big leaping clothesline by Faith. Now picks Jericho up, goes for the super kick, but gets caught. Now Jericho has her caught. Hammerlock DDT putting her down. Now pulling her away from the ropes now and just stomping on her while she's down. Looking for joints to create damage. And another Uranagi slam into the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Now again, Jericho there with that trapezius claw looking to just wear down Faith here. And again, another stomp to the ribs. Now what's Jericho have in mind here? Tying her up, Tequila Sunrise. Middle of the ring, nowhere for Faith to go. Jericho finally lets go of the hold, not getting the submission. But again, right back to the top rope. The moonsault connecting again into the cover. 1, 2, and no at 2 7/8. You can see the frustration building here on Jericho, now stomping right in the face of Faith. Big Tito, welcome to the show. Now Jericho just putting the boots of Faith here. That's how some of that frustration not being able to put her away is going in. Double knees across the spine. Now being brought up here. Tossing Jericho by her hair. Now big super kick by Faith. Into the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Uh-oh. Now Faith off the top, double axe handle, putting down Jericho. And again, Faith going up. Big splash connects into a cover. 1, 2, and Jericho kicks out at 2.5. Now again, putting the boots to her. Big knee drop. Alrighty there, Ghazi. You have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Quick reverse elbow shot. And then there's a Hurricane Rana by Jericho, looking to pick up the pace here a little bit. Now Jericho just kind of sitting back here and waiting. Faith pulling herself up. And as soon as she did, Jerica pounced, Uranagi slam, and Faith is out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via knockout, the Evil Angel, Jerica Page. Several chances to put Faith away earlier. There you see the second moonsault. Now Faith almost coming back there after that super kick, getting close for the win herself. And then almost a 3 count there. But in the end, your winner, Jerica Page. As I said, you know she's already got to be watching the new Women's World Champion. Yeah, Faith never really has said much. But we are on our way to our next contest, as we have Mr. U-Taker versus Brandon Cuevas. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to finish the last of these shout-outs here. Of course, another great channel bringing you some post-apocalyptic action. You saw them here in the chat a little bit ago. But Savage Warfare Wrestling, your host on that, of course, the Mean One, Mean Joey Green. And that is on the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. And I did not stutter, your ears did not flap. That is the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. And then, of course, another event happening here in the area. Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling, bringing you a huge tournament. Tag team competition from around the world. And when it's not bringing you the tournament, you might get some Dead by Daylight. You might get a brand new game. I can't think of the name of it right now to save my damn life. But it looked pretty fucking cool. You just never know what the Yellow Pages has in store. Then, of course, another great channel, as I mentioned, they were on the air earlier before us today with the Best of Tournament Series. I'm talking about UKWF and 3LW. They're going to be going live later tonight as well. And you can, of course, check out Almar Wolf giving you the action there. That's, of course, on the channel UKWF 3LW Almar Wolf. Oh, there you go, Yellow. Detroit, thank you. Coolest shit fucking game. But we're going to head back down to ringside for the next contest. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 321 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, Mr. U-Taker, making his return from injury at the hands of the Beatdown Crew. Of course, we did finally see who they were this past Sunday at Global Warfare. Where they will be in the future, who knows? Oh, not a problem at all there, Omar, you know it. Of course, Mr. U-Taker had originally been slated to appear in that 4-on-4 match, but due to injury, his son taking the place. And there you go, folks. You see the comments. Possibly some action there from Yella today, so be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. And of course, if you like what you're seeing here today, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute. Jake Bagwell, welcome to the show. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, weighing in at 275 pounds, Brandon Cuevas. Brandon Cuevas, who has been on a bit of a losing streak lately, looking to turn things around here against Mr. Utaker. And there you see both men getting ready. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Brandon Cuevas, face first cutter out the gate. Now going to work on the arm of Mr. Utaker, looking to start off strong here. Mr. Utaker back up, quick shot. But Cuevas escaping there with those series of elbows. Now Mr. Utaker front face lock, series of knee lifts. Went for the clothesline, but got caught Uranagi by Cuevas. Now stomp to the back of the leg. Brandon trying to make sure Mr. Utaker stays down. Now scoops him up, sends him into the corner. Big clothesline. Then kick right between the shoulder blades again. Brandon Cuevas all over Mr. Utaker. Quick cover, not even a 1 count. Now Mr. Utaker back up. Brandon sends him into the corner. Went for the clothesline, but ate a shot and then a kick right to the jaw. No chance, you are not booked today. Is Mr. Utaker now going to work on the arms, double knees to the back, rolling through. Cover by Mr. Utaker, only a 1 count. Now Brandon Cuevas back up, sending Mr. Utaker over the top rope to the floor, looking to follow him out here. Now big kick right into the chest, now picking him up again. Big knee lift again, putting Mr. Utaker on the ground. Then face first, taking Mr. Utaker into the apron. Now Mr. Utaker finally kicked to the ribs to escape. Double leg takedown, raining down those huge hamhock shots on him. Now picks up Brandon Cuevas again. Taking him over towards the apron, rolling him under the bottom rope. Oh, smashing his chest right into the apron. Now going again after him, picks him up, has him goozled. And there's the choke slam. And now Mr. U-Taker again putting the boots to Cuevas. Cuevas in a world of hurt here. Double knees to the back. Once again, you see him arching his back, holding it. And it may be going from bad to worse here. Scooped up. And down with the tombstone. Cover. 1, 2, and 3. It is over. Hard-hitting affair by both sides, but Mr. U-Taker showing that he is back in rare form. There you see Locked and Loaded putting them down. So congratulations, Mr. U-Taker. As we are getting ready for our main event here tonight. 4-way elimination rules. As Bill Haight, Blaze McCoy, Ronnie Brown, and Vernon Quinn all go at it. Who do you have? Place your bets. Have Tito calling Blaze for the win. Goddess telling Ronnie to get it done. Yellow calling for either Bill or Blaze to win it. Kind of hedging your bets there, huh? Mrs. U here going with Blaze or Ronnie. Of course, Wild Matt going with Bill Haight for the win. So once again, everyone, if you're enjoying what you're seeing today, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, click that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss action like we got coming up. Of course, Omar Wolf saying ruthless forever, forever ruthless. Bill for the win. Yellow saying anybody but Vernon. Jake, of course, going with Ronnie. But here we go. Of course, this following contest is a fatal 4-way elimination match. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 269 pounds, representing the Steel City Committee, he is the Steel City Superman, Blaze McCoy. Of course, D-Train under Maverick Championship Wrestling also saying ruthless forever, forever ruthless. That is awesome to hear, Yellow. I'm so good to hear that. course, huge implications this past Sunday as the Steel City Committee regaining the tag titles from Ruthless Incorporated. And the next competitor on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 240 pounds, Showtime, Vernon Quinn. Vernon Quinn, of course, a former pay-the-price champion. Looking to strike out on another singles quest here. You know he's got to be looking at that international title. Of course, just changing hands this weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on his way down, weighing in at 250 pounds, representing Ruthless Incorporated, it's the King of Detroit, Bill Haight. Of course, you know Bill has got to be in a foul mood, having to stand in the corner and watch his boys lose those tag titles. So you could see a lot of brutality here from Bill as he takes out his aggression on anybody else. Especially if he gets his hands on Blaze McCoy, since it was the Steel City Committee that took the titles. As Matt Outlaw already saying, as soon as they get the opportunity, they're coming back. And ladies and gentlemen, the last competitor on his way to the ring, weighing in at 245 pounds, Ronnie Brown. Ronnie Brown, who not too long ago, probably the biggest win in his Sacrifice career, pinning the now former international champion Shifty. And there you already see it. Bill Haight, first off, welcome to the show. Secondly, you already see him there. He's already telling Blaze he doesn't care about winning. He just wants to hurt him. As there you see each person getting ready. Referee calls for the bell, and out the gate, Bill Haight with a bicycle knee right to the jaw of Blaze McCoy and putting the boots to him. Bill straight said it, he was going to hurt. Now right away going after the arm. You know, Vernon Quinn eating some canvas from that reverse chokeslam as Blaze McCoy finally escaped. Clothesline on Bill Haight, taking him to the floor, and Blaze following him out. Ronnie Brown, who makes Vernon Quinn eat a shot. spiking down Ronnie Brown. Bill Haight back in the ring. Almost like he's punishing Ronnie for getting in his way. Snapping the arm back. That'll dislocate a shoulder. Now Bill Haight looked over to Blaze for a minute, but then went back to Ronnie. Front face lock, but Ronnie with a series of shots to the ribs trying to get out. And a big clothesline. Now has a reverse chin lock there on Bill. Bill right by the ropes though, but chooses to escape anyway. Meanwhile on the floor, Blaze spinning Vernon Quinn like a fucking top. Bill now series of drop kicks, putting Ronnie Brown on the ground. Cover by Bill. Referee out of position, 1, and only a 1. Meanwhile, Vernon Quinn fighting off with Blaze here, and just gets dropped. Meanwhile, Ronnie Brown, quick escape, was up in the fireman's carry. Now tosses Bill with that cravat suplex. Now measuring Bill, and there he goes, face first. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Bill Haight. Meanwhile, Vernon Quinn elbow drop from the top. Huge bicycle kick right across the side of the face of Blaze, but Blaze kicking him in the face to get out of it. Well, Ronnie Brown with the neck vice on Bill Haight. Blaze with a cover, 1, and only a 1. Now Blaze going after Ronnie Brown, series of shots to the back. Ronnie Brown now going after Blaze, takes him down by the back of his neck. Brings him up, but Blaze with a European uppercut. Now has him up in the air, and there's the burner. And Bill Haight right back on Blaze. Here we go. Buried that knee into Blaze, sending Blaze to the floor. Vernon Quinn with a pop-up drop kick out of nowhere. And ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. Now Vernon Quinn going with the submission hold on Bill here. Ronnie Brown clotheslines Blaze over the top rope as Bill Haight finally escapes that hold from Vernon. Kick to the leg and scoops up Vernon. Vernon floats down behind. Ronnie Brown misses coming from the top. Now quick hip toss roll through. Knee strike to the jaw of Blaze. Meanwhile, Bill Haight with a sling blade on the Quinn. Cover, 1, and only a 1. Now Ronnie Brown going right after Blaze here. Picking him up face first into the apron as Bill going after Vernon. Vernon powerbomb stacks up Bill. And Bill has been eliminated. Vernon now quick cover on Ronnie Brown. Caleb James, welcome to the show. Quick roll through by Vernon Quinn. Has him hooked up. 2. Ronnie Brown escapes. You might have missed your opportunity, Caleb, because he was here earlier today. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have blood in this one. As I believe that is Ronnie Brown now busted open. Ripcord lariat by Blaze into a cover. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5. Now Blaze scooping up Ronnie Brown. Big backbreaker. Turns it into a power slam. Now Vernon Quinn with the arm throw, taking him over. Now Blaze sent into the corner here. Vernon looking to follow up. Now what is Vernon doing? Both men all the way up top. Holy shit! Spanish fly from the top. Now sending Blaze to the corner, and Ronnie Brown decks them both. Going right back after Blaze. Blaze, though, fireman's carry takeover on Ronnie Brown. Now both men trading shots on the floor. Ronnie getting the better end of it at the moment. Vernon now throwing Ronnie back in the ring. Both men follow after him. Backstabber on Blaze from Vernon. Now Vernon all the way up top. And Blaze caught him both knees to the face. And once again we have blood. 2, 3. Vernon Quinn is out of there. And there's the hook, line, and sinker. 2. And no, at 2 7/8. Blaze now with that quick hip toss. They're catching Ronnie coming in. Now Ronnie Brown, though, with the knee lift. We are down to our final 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. Blaze sweeps the leg out from Ronnie. And he's measuring him up here. Brings him up. Hook, line, and sinker. 1, 2, 3. It is over. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Steel City Superman, Blaze McCoy. And there you see in the replay the burner. And as soon as that was over, Bill Hayton nailed him. So you can believe, just hearing Bill before the match, this is far from over between these two. So congratulations once again to Blaze McCoy. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much. I agree, hell of a match. But you know, as I have mentioned, later on today, that man right there, Blaze McCoy, back in the saddle, bringing you some LTD action. And of course, later on tonight, UKWF 3LW coming back at you. And be sure to check out the Yellow Pages just in case he's got something else too. Thank you guys very much for being here, whether you were here for 5 minutes, whether you were here and came back, whether you're here for the whole show, whether you're catching on the replay or through the PSN network. I appreciate you taking the time to spend it with me. So again, thank you guys for that. Be sure to check out all the great action here. Huge day of wrestling still to come. But on that note, folks, I'm out of here.